much again for coming. We have a great show, like I said earlier. I hope everybody enjoyed the food. It was our Sunday brunch that we had here on Sunday. They had some leftovers. I think they did a good job heating it all over. I thought it turned out great. The food was excellent, and we're in for the great evening tonight. In case you didn't realize, my brand, I think I've said this in the past, my brand is my nose. Now, I'm going to tell you, I know when you look at it, you're saying, that's a normal sized nose. Well, it really isn't. I'm going to tell you like it is. First of all, I was in high school, and Leo Turner said to me, he's our athletic director, he said, hey, Mark, can you come down to the gym for a minute? He said, the ski team is having tryouts. I said, perfect. So I go down to the gym thinking he wants me to be on the ski team. Guess what? He wanted to use my nose for the ski jump. You know, I was 12 years old, puberty, and I was saying my prayers, like every good Italian boy should do. I said, God, please give me an 8-inch hose. You know, please, at least an 8-inch hose. As you notice, he gave me an 8-inch nose instead of hose. I was at Olivet College. I was a rookie at the drug scene. So my buddy said, hey, why don't you try some cocaine? I said, there's no way. He said, come on, try it, you might like it. So, sure enough, I get down on my knees. Here's a line of cocaine. I go down like this here, and the whole fucking table came up. The tablecloth went off the table. The magazine went flying. And there's a cloud of dust, and my buddy said, oh man, they were scrambling over that cocaine. Show of hands from all the guys out there. I didn't ask you the question yet. Who out there has tried Viagra? No, this is bullshit. This is not right. Out of 200 people, because my wife makes me do it every other day, so I gotta tell you, 200 people, and none of you did Viagra, the priest is gonna be busy tomorrow in church. Confession, here we go. That's, by the way, how Mark DeBiro got that Pinocchio nose from lying. Every one of you guys, you know who you are. You know who you are. My other brand is my belly. Now you say what you want. There was a bulletin out with the state police. Oh, my lips are dry. That's yours.
Viagra.
Side effect. So there's a bulletin out for the state police. They said, you know, it's, the average person that weighs 225 pounds or more, there's a good chance you're not going to get kidnapped. So, because my wife always says, man, this belly, geez, a peach in a belly. So just so you know what I do for all you men, I eat 3 square meals a day. Lasagna, lasagna, and lasagna. I'm not concerned about getting kidnapped. Anyhow, by a round of applause, by a show of hand, do we have any appliance repairmen out here? Well, I'll tell you why, because I'm pissed. Oh, I gotta tell you, since my wife, we got a new washer and dryer. Since she's been washing with this new dryer, every one of my pants are shrinking in the belly, and hers has more room. I don't like it. It's a Whirlpool. We're going to be trading that thing in. What about that exercise? My wife said to me the other day, you look so much better when you exercise. Look at yourself in the mirror. You look 100 times better. And the only reason she said that was because she just had a bottle of wine. So you got a choice, guys. You can either exercise, work your ass off and go out and exercise for 45 minutes to an hour, or give your wife a bottle of wine and she's going to say, damn, you look good, Mark. Humor's been a part of our family with our kids and my wife. And I got to tell you, one of the ones, my daughter Andrea and my daughter Carla, they said to me, Pops, come on, call us in sick. Let us skip one day of school, for Christ's sake. You're like the Gestapo. I said, all right. They kept bugging me. I said, you want me to call it in right now? They said, yes. So I said, okay. So I picked up the phone. They dialed the number. And it was the attendant's office. I said, Carla and Andrea DeBiro will not be coming to school today. I said, they have a severe case of a yeast infection. There's not enough monostat in Wayne County to take care of it. They weren't too fired up about it, but guess what? They never asked me again. So the principal of the school, I'm telling you, it happened all the time. You know, my daughters, I don't know where they get these guys. My daughters, they find some doozies, but I'll tell you what I think happens. I'm going to tell you. What happens is, I think that the principal, he makes an announcement. All right, anybody with a screwed up family, if you got a drinking problem, if your wife's out screwing around and the dads are drunk, but one of the prerequisites is, tough word when you're up here sweating, one of the prerequisites is you got to at least have a felony on your record or some kind of jail time. So, I'm telling you what they would do with some of these characters they would bring home, they would go ahead, bring these guys home, and one time we got this guy that just wasn't a stellar student. I gotta tell you, he was less than stellar. The dad was in jail, the mother worked at landing strip or somewhere, I don't know, but anyhow. So my daughter brought him home for dinner. I said, no problem, honey, I'll take care of this. So we ordered a pizza from Livonia Italian Bakery. It's nice deep dish pizza, you love it. So anyhow, the kid gets in the car, we're there about halfway. I said, son, if you ever look at my daughter again, I swear to God, I'm going to run you over in my Durango. You don't call her, you don't look at her, you forget where she looks, and I'm telling you right now, I do not want to see you again. Well, we go home, we start driving home. I let him off about half a mile from the house. I said, get out of the car, leave the pizza, not the cannolis, the pizza. Anyhow, I walk in the house and Angela said, Dad, where's Larry? I said, I don't know. He was right behind me. He must not be feeling well, so he went home a little early tonight. And he didn't feel like having any pizza. That is a true story. Do we have a doctor in the house? I have a small problem. Do we have a doctor in the house? They're all gone? Well, I got to tell you, my sister Carla's here. And I wish I could tell you, you're not going to believe this, but she has an upset stomach and she doesn't know why. So I said, my wife said, hey, give us a list of your drugs. So sure enough, here's the list of her drugs. So she couldn't sleep last night, so she took 2 Valium. She got up in the morning, her back was hurting, so she took 2 Oxycontins. Then after a little bit, she goes, I just don't feel like having, she said, I don't feel like breakfast. I'm just going to have 2 Bloody Marys with double shots of vodka.
That's true too.
Yeah.
So she ends up, that was her lunch, so she comes here. Before she gets here, she has a glass of wine in her hand. She said, I want a glass of wine before dinner. Meanwhile, she can't figure out why she has a stomachache. I thought maybe it was from the brunch food that she ate today, but I got a feeling as she's back there drinking her Crown and Waters, I don't think it has anything to do with that. My friend Judy Utes, she came home and said to John, somebody just stole my credit cards. And John didn't even react. Well, he said, she said, aren't you pissed? Aren't you going to get mad? He said, hell no, there's no way they're going to spend as much money as you on those credit cards. So the very first date I had with my wife, that didn't go as well as I thought. I thought it was going to be easy pickings, to be honest with you. Allen Park, Melvindale, I mean, look at me, I'm chiseled. I wear cool shoes and shit, I thought this was going to be hay in the barn. So we went to the basketball game. We went out, had a few cocktails. I said, honey, what do you say? How about you and I go home? we'll order a pizza and have some sex. She said, absolutely not. I said, what's the matter? Don't you like pizza? So we were on Family Feud 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you guys watch. Anybody watch us on Family Feud? No? Okay, well, anyhow, so the guy said, Mark, you've been married for 42 years. A, would you like to be married another 40 years, or B? I said B. One night I came home late from the casino. It's 3:45 or so. And I'm tiptoeing real nice. I don't want to wake up my bride, you know. In fact, I think I had on these shoes. So I'm being real quiet. I'm tiptoeing. And I get to the bed. I take my shirt off and undo my belt. And I'm going down like this. I'm being real quiet because I want to sneak into bed. I'm going real nice. She goes, oh my God, honey, you're going in early. I said, hell yeah, we got overtime today. So I picked up my pants and we went to work. So I said to Barbara, what would you do if I hit the lottery? And my wife said, I'll tell you exactly what I would do. I would say, give me half the money and you could keep everything we own and I'm getting the hell out. I'm gone. I said, perfect. I want $24. I say, here's 12, get the hell out. So my wife and I have had a great relationship. We kind of laugh with each other, and after 42 years, you know, she got used to my shit by now, so it's all right. So, but you know, sometimes she just doesn't laugh at menopause, hot flash stuff, you know what I mean? So anyhow, so I said, okay, I want to be prepared for this. So whenever I know that she's flashing, I'm real cool. I mean, I go, okay, am I going to get Sybil when I get into bed? Am I going to get a double? Am I going to get Barbara? You know, I don't know what I get. So if I know I want a little fun, I bring a fire extinguisher with me and a massage oil. So that when I'm in bed, I can find out, you know. I know you all think I got this tan down in Florida. Am I talking too fast? No. My heart is beating a million frickin' miles an hour. I know you think that. Hey, what joke was? Oh, I know you think I got this tan down in Florida. You're wrong. I got to be honest with you. I got this when Barb has her hot flashes. I don't have to put on any sunscreen. All I do is get in bed, and that shit's on fire. I'm telling you. So anyhow, when she is hot flashing, I ain't gonna lie to you, it gets a little rough at the DeBarrow household. My wife is the only one, I guarantee you, everybody here, she's the only one that has a 42-inch circular Granger fan. It's 9.0 horsepower on the motor, and whenever that thing she turns on, it's an E7 on a tornado still. And I'm going to tell you, she turns it. I know I'm in trouble, and I'm telling you, the covers blow off, the pillow blows off. We had a dog, Guido. That dog hit the wall, hit the ground, dead. So nothing but feathers, and she said that's the only blowing going on in this room.
You're 14.
I have just been advised this is my last joke for now. So we had a young lady come in, and I got to tell you, she came in for an interview, and I said, she lived out a little further away, and she said, Mr. DeBarrow, I really need a job. I just got fired from my job. I said, okay, and I'm interviewing her. I'm saying, damn, she's good. She knows all about our computer stuff. She knows everything about our business. She was great. So I said, all right, you got to come clean with me here. You are making $75,000 a year. Lasting impression only pays you $45,000. You're 5 miles away from work now, and you're 50 miles away from work here. I said, why in the hell do you want to come work for Lasting Impressions? And thank you. She said, can I be honest with you? I said, sure. she said, I got caught giving the boss oral sex before work. And I go, oh, you're hired, can you start today? I said, but I gotta tell you, so I went home to my wife, we have a transparent marriage. I said, honey, I gotta tell you, I gotta give a young lady a break. She's looking for a job, she's a great person, she fell on her knees, I feel real bad, she was on her knees, I said, hey, I gotta tell you, she was giving the boss a Hummer, and things got a little out of control, so he fired her. She said, well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to hire Monica Lewinsky, then you better hire Lorena Bobbitt also. All right, your next real comedian, a friend of mine, Ron Rigby, East Center, he is going to be the best, and I mean the best, comedian that you're going to hear for free from here on. Here you go, Ron.
You know what? That's just like